be your favorite.
What's up, style babes? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tinashe Oriana, and in today's video I will be doing a bleaching and plucking tutorial on my closure unit. This wig is from Tinashe hair. I have a separate video of me actually installing the hair and reviewing it. Make sure y'all look at that. I'll leave it down below. And like I said, this is going to be a bleaching and plucking tutorial. As you can see, the knots are black and we want to get rid of that or make it as light as possible. So we're going to go in with some BW2 powder. This is the white bleach. And we're going to go in with some 30 developer. Now, I suggest using 30 instead of 40 because 40 is way too much. Like, it'll literally process your hair so fast and you'll over bleach the knots. And you don't want that. So I'm going to take some Got2b freeze blast spray and get rid of them flyaways, because you also don't want any flyaways of hair in the bleach because you'll have bleached hair and nobody wants that. So I'm going to use 1 scoop of the powder right now, and I'm just going to eye out the developer. As you can see, I did a little tiny drop because if you add too much developer, it'll literally slip through the lace and you don't want that, and then you're gonna have to add more powder into it and you're really just wasting product because this is a closure. This is a small closure, so you really shouldn't be doing that much. But I did a little mistake and I will show you how I fixed it. So like I said, I'm just adding in little by little, stirring it up. It is very chunky and you know, it's not enough. You want it like a toothpaste kind of consistency, but a little bit thicker. So here I go in again with some more developer, and I'm just gonna stir that up to see if that's what I need. And I think this is where I had messed up. I added a little too much developer, and it's not the liking that I usually like. I like for it to be a little thick, like for the point that I could turn it upside down and it won't fall apart. So as you can see, it's like a frosting kind of consistency, and you see it just literally fell right off of the spatula, and you don't want that because that means that it will seep right through your lace. So I have to go in with a little bit more bleach just to make it more thick, and that is what I meant before. Try to not use that much developer, because if you do, you will have to go in with more bleach and you're really just wasting product. Like I said, this is only a closure, and this is the consistency I like. Like, I should be able to hold it upside down and it will not fall, and that's perfect. So now it is time to apply it onto the closure, and I like to start from the back and work my way to the front. The back tends to be thicker knots, so it's usually like a double knot, and that takes longer for it to process. And then I work my way up to the front because the front usually is like a single knot, so it's quicker for it to process. I've also seen people bleach the back first, like 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes they go in and paint the rest of the bleach on. But in this video I didn't do that. Like I said, I worked my way from the back and moved it up to the top, and I just apply the bleach. You know, be light-handed about it. Try not to be heavy-handed because it will seep right in through the lace and you will end up over bleaching the knots. Even if it is thick, you still will end up over bleaching the knots if you are too rough-handed about it. Try to be, you know, gentle about it, okay? So after that's done, I'm gonna place this closure onto a piece of foil, and that's gonna help it process. Like I said, 30 developer is good because it doesn't process it too quick, and this is just gonna speed up that process. And you wanna work against gravity and make sure you have it facing this way instead of upside down. So I let that sit on for about 30 minutes. You really just gotta watch out for it because everybody's knots are different, so some might bleach quicker, some might take longer. So I usually leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes, no more, no less. So now after I wash that out and let it air dry, I like to pluck my knots when the hair is completely dry, not wet, but that is my preference. So here is the tweezers that I use. These are just some simple little tweezers. They work very well. I believe I got them from the hair store. And this is the way that I hold them, and this is the way that I pluck. Like, that's exactly how I would pull the hair. So right here I am pulling out the pre-pluck portion. Sometimes this is the pre-pluck portion or the pre-cut baby hairs, sometimes I'll do, but this is the pre-pluck portion. So as you've seen, this is what you get when you first order the hair, and we just want to make that more customizable, make it look like our hairline just a bit, because even though it is a wig, we can make it look as natural as we can. So like I said, this is the pre-pluck portion, and I go behind that one time and I start to pluck. So I hope that this is helpful, that you're understanding. I'm really not sure how to explain this part, but I literally just pluck, and move along. Like, I don't stay in that one same section because you will end up getting a bald spot. And this isn't the only section that we are plucking, so you don't have to stay in that one exact spot. So this is in real time. I didn't speed this portion up just so y'all can see how long it really does take to pluck your wigs. And I'm sorry for the lighting on how that looks right now. Like, it was a little contrast with like my skin and then the head, so sorry about that. But I'm just plucking out another section, and I like to pluck, I believe, 3 sections. So that first section of pre-plucked hair, then behind that, and then behind it one more time. So like I said, this is the second time, and I am plucking, and this is in real time. I didn't speed this part up, just so you can really see how long it takes. And you really just want to take your time, because once that hair is plucked off, you cannot get it back. So I just really move from side to side. If the hair is really dense, like the hairline, then I probably would pluck it. I would pluck the same section twice. I'm sorry, y'all. I would pluck the same section twice if it is too dense. But this was good, so I only did it one time, and then I parted out one more section, which is that third section that you're about to see. And then I will be right back when I have something else to say. Alright, so now we are done with plucking behind the pre-plucked portion and those 3 sections that I showed y'all. So last but certainly not least, I like to pluck in front of the hairline, but I go like a little bit in the middle. Like, I'm not going directly in front of the hairline, and I just do the same exact thing that I did before, just to get rid of that boxy look, because some of the wigs that are plucked, they have a straight hairline, and nobody has a straight hairline. Like, that's just not normal. So you just go behind that, and then right here in this clip is where I'm gonna actually pluck in front of the hairline, because like I said, I want to get rid of that boxy look. You will see a side-by-side comparison of the pre-plucked section and what I plucked, and as you can see, it does look more natural. It looks better, honestly. Like, you see, it looks way better. Like, the pre-plucked section is cool, if you don't really want to do much or you don't know much, that's perfectly fine. You can wear that, but I like to pluck as much as I can, not too much, because like I said, you cannot get that back. But here we have it. I'm going to show you the clip with the wig on my head. Like I said, I have the full video for that wig review and install up on my channel. I will leave that somewhere down below. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here. Turn on your bell so you are notified every single time that I post. Follow me on all my socials, and I'll see y'all in the next one.